Some of you guys may or may not have noticed, I am on a new snowboard. So big shout out to Scotty Lego. You're a freaking legend for letting me try this board. And who knows what the future is gonna bring. But what I'm doing here at camp this week is I'm actually testing out Scotty's double barrel, and Scotty Lego's company is called Lego Snowboards, freaking sick. But I'm testing out the double barrel. It is a true twin asymmetrical camber snowboard, and that's literally like my jam. So really enjoying it. This board is a bit more stiff, which is really cool because it's going to be able to handle the chunder, handle the high-speed carves. It's a lot more stable, and this is going to be a sick board for riding at Copper or hitting bigger jumps. I'm really excited to do that. Later in this season, I'm going to do a more in-depth product review of the board. But if you guys want to check out this board, check out the link in the description below and check out the little special deal I have with him. Check it out. All right, guys, today is LDOH, last day on hill. This is such a sick day because it's sunny, the vibes are high, the energy's high. Also, they just switched up the park. We're gonna be able to go in the park and see what kind of new features or change features, and with the change of the features, there may be a new opportunity to try something different. So we're gonna get warmed up. I see a little feature down here, so enough talking. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna try some tricks. So we're here at the park and we're gonna actually hike a rail or a box, and the coolest thing about this is I can watch them do a trick on the way down. They can hike up, talk to me, and then immediately implement the feedback and then try it again, and then I can constantly give them feedback. Now the goal is to give them feedback that's gonna make the change and not overcomplicate it. And that's one of the coolest parts about this camp is I get to know the campers and how they like to receive the information. Sometimes they wanna be super techie, sometimes they want me to mellow it out, and we can adapt because the goal is to make them as awesome as possible. So if you guys are interested in coming hanging out with me in the summer, doing a summer camp, definitely look in the description below. I'm gonna put out some information and start opening some spots extremely soon. So make sure you keep an eye on that. We're gonna watch Michelle work on some board sides and let's give her some feedback. So make sure you stay tuned because some of the feedback I give her may apply to you. And we all win, right? W. Can we try something?
Yes.
So what I'd love for you to do is you actually get in a established 50-50, and you're gonna have about 60% of your weight on your front foot, and then about halfway through the box, I want you to get into board side. What that's gonna allow you to do is establish a strong position, and all of a sudden I just gotta move my legs into a board slide, but I don't have to add all these crazy variables. And then the next step after that is doing it sooner, and then we'll jump into a strong position. Let's establish the strong position so we're not worried about slipping out because we feel awesome. Sound good?
Sounds good.
50% of the way down, how much you go into board side? All right, let's go. So one of the most common ways that I teach a board side is do a 50-50, and then you're gonna shift your board into a board side. And what that does is it allows you to be in a strong, confident position in the beginning, and then you work on your board side. Once you've dialed in that board side position and you feel like you know how to get into it, you know how to balance, you know how to keep it, then what we do, instead of doing the board side halfway down the rail, let's do it at the beginning of the rail. And then eventually, when you're feeling pretty freaking awesome, you can jump off the jump and then turn board side while you're in the air, rotate to 90 degrees, and then land in a board side, but you're landing in a comfortable and confident position because you spent so much time doing it. So if you feel like you're struggling with board sides, use the 50-50 shifty technique. And if you're looking for another video, one of the coolest things that you can do is type in Tommy Bennett 50-50, Tommy Bennett board side, Tommy Bennett how to spin a backside 3. If you do that in the search engine, it will pop those videos up. I'm super excited to see Michelle battle this board side and be able to get comfortable with the body position and then add something to it. And one of my common things that I say is you have a recipe and we want to keep that recipe the same, but we might add a little bit of salt or a little bit of sugar, so we're just adding to it. So for Michelle, she's getting comfortable getting lower. The next thing to add is getting lower but shifting more weight over the front foot, and then shift more weight over the front foot and allow that board to go to more of a 90-degree position. That's been her progression and her stepping stones because she wants to build the confidence and comfort of that trick, and now we can just keep adding to it. So if you guys are struggling with board sides, this tactic is so flipping awesome because it's just so dang functional. I've seen crazy amounts of success. So definitely try that in your own riding. So what we're gonna do now is gonna head down to the airbag, get a couple more clips there, and then Noah is gonna do a side hit clinic after lunch, and we're gonna start understanding how to hit a side hit. So Noah's gonna lead that. So stay tuned. We've got some good stuff here.
Yeah, so we're out here at it's the remnants of a half pipe that's now kind of a mini pipe. The cool thing about it is we have some side hits, and we can use the shape of the side hill to help with our rotation for spins if we set up with a heel side turn or a toe side turn. So we're back here getting creative and getting an opportunity to dial in the turn shape as a way of assisting us in the rotation. I'm pretty excited. We got one on the left, right side. So for the goofy riders, going front side, they can hit that right side wall. Left side for back side, vice versa for regular riders. So we're just gonna spend a little session here and have some fun. Yeah.
All right, guys, so LDOH is such a bittersweet thing because it's the last day, last opportunity, and it's a cool time because you kind of want to send it, step it up a little bit, but then you realize camp is over, so double-edged sword on that one. But the campers absolutely crushed it, had a good day, people were sending it, and I'm just stoked that everyone had a good time. We're gonna finish out this bad boy with some jumps, some little slasheroos while we can, and then we will see you guys